Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the $10,000 Simoleon build challenge, a challenge that is much harder than I expected up until about the $7,000 mark. When I got to about $7,000, $6,000 and I started to spend it, I realized this challenge was in fact much harder than I thought it would be. I do manage to get in everything your sim needs. There is a shower, a bathtub, a sink, and then there's a kitchen that has a stove, a fridge, counter space, and a sink. There is a dining room table. There is no TV in the house. We do not have room for a TV. I try to put a dresser in the bedroom with a TV and some other things I try to do, but it doesn't work out. This is not my strong suit. This is not a good challenge. It is a good challenge because it's a challenge, but I went into it and I did not think it would be as hard as it was. I thought, oh, $10,000, we're just going to build a small home, you know? That's it. Tiny homes are inexpensive anyway. So I thought going in that it would be much easier than it was, which was probably my biggest mistake. I should have taken a second and realized it's called a challenge for a reason. It's hard. Custom content in this challenge, I did use some custom content, but I tried not to use custom content for things that were big or like necessities. So for example, the wall on the outside, the shingles, is that what they're called? Siding? Shingles? I think it's siding, not shingles. Ignore that I said that. The outside of the house is custom content, that is custom content wall covering. But I figured something like that wasn't as big a deal, because if I really needed to, like if I didn't have the money, if you know, there were cheaper options. Like it wasn't giving me a better deal to get the custom content ones. It was simply for aesthetic purposes. I don't use much custom content though. I tried to keep it to a minimum because I felt that using custom content would give me an unfair advantage. So again, not much there. There's also a hamper and a clothesline and the little wash bucket that came with laundry day, so you can do laundry in this house if you want. I still managed to get that in here. That was something I was thinking about from the beginning. I still wanted this to be a place where Sims could do the things that we would have to do every day in life, even though I know how every house isn't equipped with laundry items like a washer and dryer, you know. I thought that it would be nice if still this lot you didn't have to leave to do things that are deemed necessary, I guess. Because of course with laundry day, you know, if you don't have a hamper or any type of laundry stuff on the lot, they won't generate laundry. But I really like laundry day. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, just another chore. I am excited about laundry day and the realism it brings to the game. I started using custom content rugs there, but I eventually decided against it. I do use a bit of Parenthood stuff in this pack. That is one of my favorite packs. I do love Parenthood. I use that, and oh, actually these beds were the custom content that I was having a hard time with in the beginning, because I felt that the price isn't accurate, and you know, I felt that it was kind of cheating. But I eventually got over it, because we do come back to this bed, because the bed might not be the same price, but it's pricey, and the point of the build challenge is not to build a home that is high needs and anything like that. The point of it is to just build a house with $10K. So it can be any kind of house. I could have built the worst house I wanted. It just had to look nice. So I'm not too worried about it. We had enough money for the other things I felt we really needed in the house. So I decided to just go ahead with the custom content bed. We do change it up in a little bit, actually, so you will think that I am not telling you the truth right now, but I am. We go back eventually. We get it back, because I do love that bed a whole lot. Actually, the separate version, the version I'm using is by Brazen Lotus. They separated the cats and dogs beds and the pillows and stuff, and they had at one point all the beds separated, but that doesn't work right now. So we can't use that. Although I do really enjoy that, because let's be real, EA does not give us enough beds. Like, beds are something every sim has. Like, when you get established, when you build your house, you give your sim a bed and a bedroom. But if they're all the same, it just starts to feel like, okay, do we all shop at one store? Like, do we all go to the same place? I just need more variety of beds in the Sims 4. We start to use a city living one and some other city living furniture, but I decide against it, and we do go back to the original bed, of course. This dining table we also don't stick with. I don't like this dining table for the style of the house, even though I couldn't quite pinpoint what style I was going for. I hadn't thought about it before I went in. I wasn't thinking about the style of the house, I was thinking about the budget. So going into it, I was kind of lost for what style I wanted, and I still don't know if the style I was thinking I had was coming across, but it's done, okay? I did the challenge, it's done, over with. I get the badge, okay? Oh, I didn't put a trash can in. Dang it, I'm just thinking about that now. There is no trash can, so if you download it, you will need to put a trash can in and outside of the house, so your sim can throw stuff away. I am quite upset about that, actually. I usually remember. Wow. What are we doing now? What are we doing now? Putting in some lights. I have a hard time with lights in The Sims 4 because some of them are really cute, but they don't light up the room well enough. And then some of them are really ugly, but they really light up the room. So it's one of those things where I understand it because all lights are not the same. And, you know, the lighting, of course, in real life would be different depending on what kind of lamp you had. But I really need it to be light so I can see, you know? I think we're coming up on the end of the build here. I put some flowers around in the backyard and a tree up in front just so that the house does not feel so empty. It doesn't feel like it's not in a real place, I guess. Like, because there'd be some flowers. It's not a whole lot. We don't take care of the garden, but it's, you know, there's some flowers and shrubs and stuff. We are here on the screenshots. I don't like this house. I waited to the end to say it, but I'm gonna be real. I don't like it. I do like this. These screenshots are cute to me. I like the little laundry station. Yeah, I do. The front of the house, and that's it. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.